This is part 5 of Sentinel practical learning series. In the previous learning series, we have learned about how to setting up the Sentinel and install few connectors, Sentinel data connectors, and have also seen configuration of couple of connectors and have seen how Entra ID was sending the logs to the Sentinel log analytics workspace, and then we were able to see some logs and logs ingested to Sentinel. In this video, we will install another Sentinel data connector, that is Office 365 Defender Office 365 Sentinel data connector, and then we will turn on the user and entity behavior analytics, that is EUBA, which will help for anomaly detection, and then we'll explore Content Hub solution in the Entra ID. Sorry, Content Hub solution in Sentinel. Defender for Office 365 data connector. It is a simple process as we did. Go to the data connectors, search the connector you are looking for. If you are not finding there, you can go to Content Hub and then search and install. Click install. It is simple. While installing the Defender for Office 365 connector, you may see another connector, Defender XDR. So you might get confused what are these two. So basically, Defender for Office 365 is a product suite that means the collection of security products like Defender for Endpoint, Defender for Office 365, Defender for Identity, Defender for Cloud Apps, and that will help protecting different Microsoft workloads. Whereas XDR, Microsoft Defender XDR is extended detection and response capability built on top of this Microsoft 365 Defender suite. So it correlates alerts across those products. Products into unified incidents and enables automation, investigation, and response. Now let's turn on user and entity behavior analytics, UEBA, in Microsoft Sentinel. So this is helpful for anomaly detection. So you just see the steps in the screen. It are easy. You just need to scroll down bottom of the Defender, select settings, and then select Sentinel, Microsoft Sentinel. In the Microsoft Sentinel page, settings page, you will see your workspace. Then in the Sentinel space, you just click on Seam workspace. In the Seam workspace, select the log analytics workspace that we are using uh, log for Sentinel log analytics workspace, and then select entity behavior analytics, expand that, and click on configure EUBA. Then you will see turn on EUBA feature. Toggle that turn on button, and you just remember either global administrator or security administrator can only turn on this. So make sure you have those rights. If you don't have, get a temporary privileged rights to perform this task. And once you enable, you will have to sync it with Microsoft Entra ID. Why this is needed? It ensures full coverage, syncs all relevant directory services in this process, creates profiles for users and titles in your organization, sets up data stores in Microsoft Sentinel. This is a purpose of enabling syncing with Microsoft Entra ID. You can sync up with Active Directory also, but in our case, since we have Entra ID, we will sync up with Entra ID. So after this, you would have one more step that you have to connect this EUBA with all the available data sources. So we have already installed some connectors. So there are some connectors that are available for this EUBA. So if you just click available data sources, it will connect to all the available data sources. There are data sources like Azure Active Directory, managed identity sign-in logs, Active Directory service principal sign-in logs, audit logs, Microsoft Entra audit logs, and so on.